Well, I'm here in the abandoned alleyway in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, joined right now by Reignover to discuss his new transition into CLG. So you're on CLG now.
Mhm.
Maybe you can talk to me a little bit about how that all happened.
How did that happen?
Yes.
So after the 2017 summer split, after the relegation match, we get to all just get back to the break, and I went Korea, and I think until like November, I wasn't really like getting like direct a conversation about how is it going to be for my like the 2018 year. But I think toward like the middle, I think I'm not really sure, but then um, I hear that Liquid is going to uh, buy out. I don't know if the buyout is right. Buy out like the Immortals players. Yeah, and then I just asked Steve how it's going, and then he told me that it's might be like that. So from that point, I was also looking for a team because I got a permission, and CLG is one of the team that I was having conversation with, and I like the CLG most. So yeah, that's how I joined CLG.
If you don't mind me asking, did you speak to teams in other regions, or were you mostly looking to stay in North America?
Yes. Yeah, I had opportunity to talk with some Korean teams, some Europe teams, but I wanted to play in NA since I had really bad performance last year. I have to bounce back and prove it. So, and I had a really good team to join. So why not?
What is it like on CLG? You are really. I offered you a jacket. People are going to think I'm like
it's
freezing you out here. What is it like for you playing on CLG compared to? I know it's only been a little bit, but compared to Team Liquid and Immortals before that,
Compared, how is playing as CLG?
playing on CLG, yes, yeah. Like what is it? Or maybe it's the same. I don't know.
I'm just really happy.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a little different.
I think I'm just happy if I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't feel good, I'm really sad.
Yes. I mean that makes sense. I'm not happy. I'm happy when I feel good, and when I don't feel good, I'm sad. So I can understand. So it sounds like you were saying that CLG is a more positive environment right now.
Yes.
Okay.
It
I mean
is.
that makes sense because you were at a relegation match. So I don't think anyone is going to fault you for that. But it's kind of like a fresh start for you, right?
Yeah, definitely. It is a really good fresh start, and I'm feeling good.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling good. Speaking of feeling good, Huni, your brethren, is returning back to North America. We'll be competing on Echo Fox. Were you excited when you heard this news? Are you glad to see him? I don't know how much you've been talking to him recently.
So I haven't really talked to him that much because he was like playing World, and I didn't want to disturb him. So after he finished World, that's like when we have been talking. And me and Huni actually like was planning to like join a team together if we can. But that didn't happen eventually. So yeah, I'm still really good friends with Huni, and I'm really excited, and I'm really happy that Huni decided to came back to NA, and we actually have like booked Scrim soon.
Okay.
So I'm super excited to play against him, and I think it's gonna be fun.
Who is going to be on the better team?
Who's gonna be the better team? I think we're gonna be the better team.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be the happier one.
I like that you had to, I like that you had to think about that for a while. You're like, what's it like playing with Darshan, Stixay, Bio, and Huhi?
How does it feel like playing with my teammate?
Yeah. Because I had to specifically say those names because I was afraid you'd just say, I'm happy, it feels good.
Okay. Okay, so Darshan, I'll say specifically. Darshan, I feel like so I known these players before, like a lot of like I have been doing bootcamp with them. So I know them, and I have been knowing Jay, especially Hui, for like a long time because I have been knowing him since him and I was both playing in Korea. So Darshan, as I've seen him even before and now, him and I share like a similar play style. So it's really easy for me to make any play around top side because we just like naturally just works really well together. So I like it. And Jay, him and I are really close friends. So I feel really comfortable playing with him. So I'm happy playing with Jay.
Okay. Feels good. Yeah, I gotcha.
Enjoying playing with Jay.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, and our bot lane is super solid and really good, really talented, and they're really motivated too. So I get all those feeling too by just playing with them. So it's really good.
That's nice to hear. Should Huni feel jealous that you're going to be playing with Huhi?
I think he's jealous actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about this?
Talk about what?
Have you and Huni talked about you playing with Huhi?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows, but he don't really like express it. But I'm pretty sure he want to play with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's jealous. Yeah. That must be rough for him. That must be rough for him. Okay, I just interviewed Darshan, and in the interview with Darshan, he said that you guys are going to get first in the rankings at the end of the split. You know, before playoffs, you'll finish 10th or finish first. Do you agree?
Finishing first on the spring split?
Yeah.
Or end of the year? Everything?
Spring split.
Spring split? Do I agree?
Yes.
I will always agree on
Okay.
Darshan.
Okay. If Darshan said the moon was made of cheese, would you agree with Darshan?
Moon of made of cheese?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
I trust Darshan. Like if Darshan say anything, I just say okay.
Okay.
If Darshan tell me to go die for me, I'll just go die for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how that works in game? Darshan is like, I need you here now, and you never argue. You just do it.
No.
Okay. So only out of game do you listen to Darshan.
No.
Okay.
I mean we're teammates, so we cooperate.
Okay.
So I would always be positive on everything Darshan would ask.
Okay. All right. Very,
Never be negative.
very, very good. What do you think of the best of one change for NALCS?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to like feel good by like preparing for a match, like really well before the match happens, and doing best of one, just make it just way easier for me to do. But I'm not really sure like how the side work because that's also important to know. I don't know like how fast can you know which side you're gonna play because if it's like the team who's gonna decide like right before the stage, then it's like such an advantage for the team who decide, right? So I think it should be like decided pre.
I think they tell you. It used to be that they told you knew what side way.
Yeah. But I don't know how that's going to be. But just best of one, I think I'm more comfortable playing it, and um, just I guess just as a player how I am. So I like it overall.
So I apologize. I have to ask a very blunt question, which is in 2016, everybody said Reignover is a god, one of the best junglers ever. In 2017, people made fun of you and called you Gameover.
Mm-hmm.
So how will you not be Gameover in 2018?
I think I would have some games that will be game over
Okay.
because you cannot always play well.
Yeah.
I guess you can, but it might happen. But as I said, I feel good, But usually when I feel good, I perform well too, So I think I'll. So I mean, I personally think I have been always like improving as a player. Like I think just as a player, I think I just have as the time goes, I think I understand game better. I played the game better. But I think it's just about like how my mental state is in that like period.
Yeah.
So if my mental state is like not good, then I would have some bad games. But I'm pretty sure like even in like even when I was performing bad last year, like if my mental state was like really good, then I think I would have been able to like play really well. So right now my mental state is really good. So I think it will what do you call connected to the performance on stage.
Is there anything that you want to say, Reignover, at the end of the interview to all the CLG and LCS fans?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, generally, I just wanna say, I'm very excited to play in CLG, and I also expect the fans to be excited. And I'll be really happy to share those excitement and move on and playing CLG.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview, Reignover. Is there anything else that you would like to shout out?
Shout out? Jersey? I mean, I don't know what Darshan said about Jersey, but I love my jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Maybe you weren't in the room whenever your manager made that request. Thank you so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. Wait, you haven't subscribed yet? Oh, that's Hanser. All right. Well, anyway, if you haven't subscribed, you should definitely do that. Otherwise, Hanser will attack you. And also feel free to support me over at travisgaffer.com/support.